Get a deal, but I'm ballin', ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing. Yeah, you know I done it. That is no discussion, bitch. I'm ballin', ballin'. I made a promise to my.
Hello, YouTube. Robert here. So, I know it's been a while. I've been in a stitchy mood. So I've been working, stitching. That's about it. Visiting with my nephew, my sister, all that kind of stuff. So, first things first. I want to get into some question and answers. So we'll do that real quick. But before that, I want to talk about what I'm wearing. So, my glasses are my new glasses. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw them. I got them from a company called Firmu. There will be a video up, I think I'm going to put it up on Tuesday, of me giving a review. And it will include a link to get buy one, get one free. Aside from that, the shirt sparkles. You know, I'm channeling my inner McKenna from every stitch counts. But I've always loved sparkles. I've always been, ooh, shiny, right? So I'm attracted to expensive things and all of that. So here's the sparkles. And then the top part is one of the crocheted tops that I did. This one's a bolero. So stand up so you can see. It's just like a little crop top kind of thing, like a bolero. I don't wear it, but I think if I made a vest, like a sweater vest, full on, all the way down, then I'd wear it. But anyway, so we will take a look at questions, because I haven't done it in a while. I'm not going to go too far back, so if I don't read your question, please ask it again. When I look at comments, sometimes it's on my phone and I'm at work or something, and so I'm not able to reply right then. Jan commented, I think about 3 weeks ago, saying that I'm channeling my inner McKenna again, which I am today too, right here, see? McKenna! Anyway, whatever. She asked if I got the package she sent me for my birthday, and I did. I did get it. And we'll get into that here in a little bit later. Bendy Stitchy says that she loves that I'm stitching Thorn Castle and can't wait to see how it turns out. Mary Cat also says, I love Thorn Castle too, can't wait to see the finish. Jacqueline says, happy late birthday, and that I share the day with her daughter Heather. And then there was somebody else, and I can't find it, but I'm going to be answering it today. So Katie Stitch, this isn't what I was thinking of, but Katie Stitch says that she's impressed with the time it took me to grid with the sulky thread, because it takes her hours. That's why she usually uses a water-soluble marker with a fine pent from Joann's or Michael's. They're about $6. Use your coupon. So what I had been using was this one, this Mark Begone water-soluble marker, and Walmart has, I think it's a Dritz brand or something, where you get 2 of them for about $6. So it's like one in a package, but it's like 3 something. And then at Joann's they have something that looks very similar, same blue and white top, but it's like $6. But then they also have this one, the mark begun fine point. Now, I swear by this, but if you look, it's not a super fine point, and it actually gets mashed down as you're drawing, and then it doesn't last as long. The fine point, however, got some fuzz. Fine point, however, is exceptionally fine, and it seems to last quite a long time, knock on wood. And I did use, I think, a 50% coupon on this when I got it. I love it. I'm switching to this one. These used to be my favorite. No, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of these little things. So there's that. She said that it is much finer tip that can go through the grooves easier, and let me just tell you, it works impeccably. Absolutely impeccably. Then I had somebody, but I can't find the comment. So I'm going to set this aside. Set my computer aside. Hold on. Had somebody comment about the gridding. So here's a whip that I was working on. I can't remember which one. It was one of my Mirabilias, and I messed up on the stitching. And rather than frog it out, I restarted. But anyway, so this gridding has been there for months. Months and months and months. So at least 2 or 3 months. This gridding has been there for about 4 days. So this gridding I did with the other marker, and it's a lot wider. This gridding I did with the finer tip marker, and see, you can actually do finer work. So if you're not doing 10 by 10, you can do finer works. But anyway, so that's been there for four days, and then the bigger one has been there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. So somebody asked if I was worried about these marks not coming out, because that's one thing that they're worried about, is it wouldn't wash out. So we're going to wash it out. And how you wash it out is you put it in cool water, not cold, cool water, not warm, cool water. No soaps. So when you're washing the lines out, you don't use any soap until the lines are gone. And once the lines are all gone, then you can wash it with soaps and air dry it, and then iron it like normal. If you were to iron it or wash it in warm, it would set these grids, and then they wouldn't wash out. So what I'm gonna do, gotta find my marker, my big marker, my Sharpie. Oh, unless I don't have it. Ah, here it is. So I'm going to use my Sharpie. Now, yes, I know Sharpie is not going to come out, but I'm using it to point to where my grids are. So what I'll show is I put an arrow to the small grid and an arrow to the bigger grid. And what we're going to do is I'm going to soak it throughout my whole video and then show you. So hold on just a second. All right. So there they are, small grid with the arrow and the big grid. Now we're going to soak it. And as you can see, I already got the small grid wet, and it's already disappearing. The larger grid will take a little bit more, I think. But I got my water right here. No soaps. And we're just going to soak her and see what happens. So like I said, the bigger grid has been there for months. Smaller grid has been there for 4 days. So we'll let this work its magic. I gotta clean my hands or dry them off because I don't want any of my other grids coming out. So we'll let that sit and we'll revisit that at the end of the video. So, okay, so next thing we'll do some shout outs. So shout out to D Squared Cross Stitching. I love both of their personalities. The recent video that they did of the slumber party, I wish I was there because that looked like a lot of fun. Priscilla and Chelsea. I didn't know about Priscilla and Chelsea until I was watching somebody else, and I for the life of me, can't tell you who, but they have amazing finishes for all of their whips. Like, they think outside of the box on everything. So they're awesome, and I'm going to be trying some of those tips. I want to start doing some smaller projects. Things for fall, Christmas, and all of that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to use some of their techniques for that. Arlene Cohen, love all of her videos and the time and dedication that she takes to explain things, show things, and then I reached out to her, so I'm going to link all of these people down below. If you're interested, Arlene made a pattern based on one of McKenna's shoes, and it's absolutely a stunning pattern, and Arlene is giving that away for free, but you need to contact her. So go to her channel, watch some of her videos. I can't remember which video it was, but one of them she was showcasing the shoe pattern and gave her email to reach out to her to get that pattern. So I reached out and she emailed me the pattern. Marilyn Levitt emblem. So Marilyn does Butternut Road, and Stitch Bliss Corner did an amazing expose on her and Butternut Road and some of her other design companies, if you will, like Lavender and Lace and all of that kind of stuff. So check her out. She's amazing. Her research is impeccable. April, May, June, I just discovered, and it is amazing. And then, of course, Bendy Stitchy Michelle Garrett is amazing. Coffee Stitcher. Stitching by the Lake is amazing. McKenna, who I'm channeling today with my sparkly goodness, is amazing. Mortuary Stitches is amazing. And then A-List Stitching. Oh my goodness. Some of the stuff that she does is amazing. And she has inspired, coerced, whatever, me to go down a rabbit hole that I didn't think I was going to go down. And that is for some Debbie Patrick designs. Now, if you don't know Debbie Patrick does a lot of these house designs, like Victorian houses, things like that. So I saw her finish on one of her Debbie Patrick designs, and so I decided I needed to get me one. And so I went on eBay, found one called the Porter Ash house, or Porter Ash residence. Beautiful pattern. Bought it, the lady that I bought it from offered free shipping, so she's amazing. Check her out as well. If I remember, I'll try to link her down below as well. But I did a little bit of research on Porter Ash House, and we'll get to that when I show my progress on that, because that's a new start. I've had a lot of new starts. But anyway, we'll get into it here. So first things first is this little number, Imperial Dragon by Serendipity. beautiful. And I can't remember, one of my lovely subscribers had sent me this one, and there's two of them in this set, Imperial Dragon and Imperial Phoenix. And I've been gracious enough, lucky enough, really, to been graced with the Imperial Dragon and the Imperial Phoenix, both. And then I had Ming orchids, and somebody graced me with the Ming peonies, which is amazing, beautiful. So there's that. I got a little bit of work done, not a whole lot on this one, and so I'll show you. So there's where I'm at, just in the top left corner, on the border. Not a whole lot of stitching has gone on to this guy because I've been enamored with some other stuff, but I do want to get Imperial Dragon completed. Then we have my P. Buckley Moss, the school bus, which is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And so here's my very modest start. I haven't gotten very far at all. So just did a little bit of the top in the center, and then started the top of the school bus. So there's that. I look forward to getting this one completed because it's just so beautiful. So there's that. Then, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this. I pulled out my Ireland sampler again and have done actually quite a bit on it. So I did this little, whatever this wavy thing is, did the waves, the fish, those waves. I still need to go back and do those 4 stitches. All the sheep are now sparkled in Krennic, and then I outline them in gold Krennic. You can hardly see it here. In person you can see it a lot better. I started outlining all the fields and the sheep pen in gold Krennic. I gotta finish this one. I started this one, and I gotta finish this one as well. And then I will be moving on. There's some more stuff, a house and something else. So there's that. That's my Ireland sampler. Oh, and I got this border piece done, which I think is a fence, maybe. Got that done. I procrastinated so long on getting that done. But there we go. Then, if you follow me on Instagram as well, you've seen this. I bought a pattern from somebody on Etsy. Can't remember who, but it was called The 6 Wives of Henry VIII, and so it's only going to be that wide by that tall. But I got the first 2 wives done, Catherine of Aragon and Anne Boleyn. Absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. They're stitching up real quick, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So there's those. So there's that. The 6 Wives of Henry VIII. Oh, I got the pattern here, so maybe I can tell you. Henry. Hannah Crompton is the one that did it. So if you search Hannah Crompton, maybe you can find it, because I, for the life of me, couldn't tell you. Then we've got Thorn Castle. I'm going to show you that as a purchase. Woo! So Thorn Castle. Haven't gotten a whole lot done. I've done a little bit of the thorn bush twig thing there. Some of the roof here. And then the really tall spire right here. So there's that. Here's the sulky thread that I did. Took me, I think I said, I don't know, about an hour maybe to do this whole piece in the sulky thread. So there's that, and that is from Just Cross Stitch 2017 Collector's Halloween Edition, which looks like that. And, oop, right by it. I'm doing Thorn Castle, which will look like that. Can't tell if you can see it. It'll look like that. So just beautiful. And then the other one that I want to do, and I've bought the thread for, but I gotta look and see where I put it, because I don't know where I put the thread. But I want to do this one, Haunted House. But I haven't started it, so there's that. I need to make working copies of all of those. Then Mirabilia August Peridot Fairy. And so I'll show you, because I'm showing you this right now. Part of Jan's gift was 2 needle minders. So done just a little bit here. There's a dog hair. Anyway, just a little bit here, not very much since the last time you guys saw it. But there's the needle minder, which is a dragon. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for that, Jan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I did a little bit on this one. This is, excuse that thread. This is my stocking, so I did a little bit down here on the heel of the stocking. And there's the other, let me put that thread so I don't lose it. The other needle minder, which is a scarab. This is from Jan as well. It's a scarab beetle with 3 blue stones. Absolutely amazing. Thank you again, Jan. Thank you, thank you. So there's that. Sorry, I am breezing right through these real quick. I've got a lot to show. Then I did a little bit more on Lady Gaga. I pulled her out for a little bit. So Lady Gaga was a piece that I created from a picture of her at the Met Gala. And so I did a little bit more, a couple more boxes, I think, of 100. Maybe got 300 stitches in here, maybe. Completed the confetti up here and over here. So there's that. Then we'll do this guy. Then the woodland, excuse me, the woodland creature baby birth announcement sampler thing. So there you go. Excuse me, for some reason. Itchy throat. So there's that. I've got quite a bit done on this. Now, you'll remember this owl, maybe you'll remember. In one of my last videos, this owl was a different color. And the reason being is I have restarted this. And this is where I was. Bam. Now, the reason I restarted is because somehow, with these stripes, somewhere, some way, somehow, I got off, and I was off count, and they were not lining up. And I don't know how I did it or what, but so there's that. So I restarted and got quite a bit done on it, on the restart. So there you go. I need to get it finished, and I'm hoping for Christmas I'll get it done for my nephew. Then we'll do this one. So this one is The Porter Ash Residence by Debbie Patrick. And so there's that. It's a limited edition Historic Houses 2, Debbie Patrick. And mine was number 1306 of 5,000. So if you take a look there, 1306 of 5,000. Now, I'm going to show you. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post a couple of pictures, but here's this guy. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, this darker blue here and here, I misread, and I thought it was supposed to be a lighter blue. Because, and this is my fault for not paying attention. I'll show you the color key here. So, the color key, as you can see, excuse my fingernail, gross. They're very similar. So, palest blue is a period, but dark blue is also a period. So if you see over here, palest blue is a period, but also dark blue is. Dark blue is a little bit bigger period. So, when I was doing it, I just went to the period and did it on that, which I thought was palest blue. And then I was thinking, man, that looks kind of funny. And now that I got it done the correct way, it actually looks a lot better. So it helps to pay attention, I guess. So there's that. So, little story, and you can do your own research. I didn't prepare a big expose on this. Porter Ash Residence, as far as I can tell, it was located in San Francisco, California, and the mother of Amy Crocker, who I believe her name was Margaret Crocker, bought Amy the house and the land. It was already built, so Amy's mom didn't build it for her, but Amy's mom bought the house, and I forget the name of the house before Amy's mom bought it. Amy's mom bought it for Amy and her husband when they got married. Now, Amy got married to a guy named R. Porter Ash, Robert Porter Ash, and so that's why the house is called the Porter Ash Residence. They had a tumultuous relationship, and yada yada yada, one thing led to another, they got divorced, all of that. Well, as far as I can tell, and I haven't been able to find a whole lot about this, because every time I try to research it, Margaret Crocker comes up. But as far as I can tell, the house was actually destroyed in a combination of an earthquake that happened in the early 1900s, as well as a fire that happened. The Porter Ash Residence was actually one of the ones that burned down and fell down because of the earthquake. But that's what I was able to find. If you can find something else, please let me know, link articles or something down below because I am interested in learning about that. So, my last whip is right here. You can see it. I told you guys. Done a lot. This is Save the Stitches Blackwork Designs, and you might not be able to see because of my gridding, but I'm using a teal color up here mixed in with the blackwork because you're supposed to mix in, according to the pattern, a gold, a copper, and a silver maybe? I can't remember, but I decided I didn't want to do that. I wanted to choose my own colors. So I chose this aqua color, and I forget what other colors, but browns. I think two kind of aqua colors and then two brown colors, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I might change the brown colors to something else. Haven't decided. Work in progress, right? So, make sure, just look at my notes. Yep. So, last but not least, certainly not least, or one of the, I'll show this real quick. So, I bought myself a little light. It's got a little clippy, runs on 3 AAA, has 2 powers. Beautiful. This has come in handy, especially on Thorncastle with the Black Ada, but all of them. I have been playing around with the 32 count linen that I was unable to stitch Raven Queen on. Oh my god. This made all the difference. So I highly recommend. I got it at Hobby Lobby for $20. I think it was $20, $19.99, but I got 30% off. No, 40% off. I went on a 40% weekend. So there's that, and then I'm going to show you this other thing here. So I have a finish. I got to cover up the names because it's for a couple of my clients. So, cover that up. There we go. So I have a finish. It's not fully finished, but it's their wedding sampler, which is just beautiful. And then I dated and signed the bottom RFF 2017. But there we go. So this pattern originally called for 2 different colored teals for the birds, but I personalized it for them, and one of them is a KU fan. Here we have Kansas University, which are the Jayhawks, red and blue, and then we also have K-State, Kansas State University, which is the Wildcats, and they are purple, black, and white, I think. So I chose white and purple for the Wildcat because one of them likes the Wildcats, and blue and red for the other one that likes the Jayhawks. And I just thought that that came out absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there's that. Now I gotta get it framed and all of that kind of stuff. Then, now last but not least. Last but not least, so Jan had sent me several things. 2 of them were the Dragon Needle Minder and the Scarab Needle Minder. And these were sent for my birthday. The other thing was a dream catcher, which I just absolutely love. It's beautiful. I love dream catchers. Whoop. So there's that. And then counted to cross stitch apples and raspberries. I love this. I think I'm going to stitch it for I don't know who. Maybe for work. Maybe I'll stitch it and hang it at work. Or my grandma. I don't know. I just love it. They're beautiful. Beautiful. So there's that. And then, oops. Also sent, and of course I think I dropped one of them somewhere. Pooey. There were 3. I think it must be under here. Yep, there it is. Fell behind my notebook there. So the needle minders, I believe, were from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. So Gina's Unique Boutique, because the needle minders were on this. And then she sent me 3 colors of variegated DMC. I already started using this one. You'll see that project a little bit later. I only had gotten 2 or 3 stitches in on it, which is why I didn't bring that in my whip parade. But there's that. So those 3, because my favorite color is blue. Then this Mirabilia, the Kiss, which is just beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. And then this one. Now, I took everything out of it because I was looking at it trying to figure out if I was going to stitch it as the kit from the kit or if I was going to kit it up myself. Because what was included was 11 count canvas. But I might, now that I can see on 32 count linen, I might buy me some linen and stitch this guy on it. Anyway, now that we're past all that, I'm not salty. This is Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, which is one of my favorite classical art pieces from Vincent van Gogh. And then it sent me a little cute birthday card that says birthday wishes. It's a little doggy and birthday wishes. So beautiful. So thank you so much, Jan. She's Jan. Hold on, I wrote it down. Jan 22. Oh, messed that up. Jan 1228. Amazing. She sent me a couple other things too. Some of the patterns, maybe the peonies. I can't remember. It's been a while, but she is amazing. So thank you so much, Jan, for sending those to me for my birthday. Well, that is all I have for you guys. So until next time, which will be next week, also keep a lookout on Tuesday for my video showcasing these glasses. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great stitchy week, and I will see you next time. Hello again. Sorry. I know, I'm back in my normal clothes. I realized I didn't show you guys the results. So, keep in mind, the big grid has been there for 4 months. The small grid has been there for about 4 days. And you will see. Now, also keep in mind it's not dry. But, look at that. The gridding is completely gone. Completely dissolved. So whoever had asked the question, I'm not worried at all. It comes out, you just soak it. Quite literally, just soak it in cool water. But yeah, completely gone. Completely gone. So, there's that. Now, I really am gone. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great stitchy week. Goodbye.